And we're away in the Ladies' Challenge Plate. Oxford Brookes Universi A up against Skadi and Proteus-Eretes from the Netherlands.
Roaring away there. What a charge there from that Brookes boat. Look at that. Doesn't it look phenomenal? That rhythm looks super strong, doesn't it? Everyone's committed 100% there, aren't they? Wow, look at that.
Wow, what a start here for Oxford Brookes Universii. Just absolutely flying. So to get through to this race, Skadi and Proteus-Eretes beat Oxford Universii and Leander Club by 2/3 of a length yesterday. But Oxford Brookes Universii, who beat Leander Club and Oxford Universii by 1.5 lengths to get here, absolutely have shown up today.
Yeah, looking really strong there, aren't they? That's a great crew rhythm to have as you stride out there into your transition pace. That's a solid commanding position to be in here so early on for that Oxford Brookes crew.
As we ride here with the crew from the Netherlands. Dolf Rutten, 25 years of age, in the stroke seat. He's had one appearance before at Henley Regatta. European University champion in the pair in 2022 and two-time Dutch national champion in the 8. He's also the reigning Dutch national champion for indoor rowing. Fantastic shot of the Oxford Brookes Universii blades. The synchronicity, so sharp, aren't they?
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? It's sort of lovely to have some photos on the wall of that, wasn't it? It's lovely when the blades go in, it creates that amazing splash of the water up. Yeah, and that symmetry across the boat looks brilliant. Yeah, Brookes have got a really nice position there on this Dutch crew. I mean, I would say they would be relaxed, but it's very nice to see your opponent and to be sitting a length or just a bit more up on them and be able to really just focus on how you row and actually almost not need to worry about your opponents because you can see them and you can keep an eye on them and not have to worry about where they are, whether they're next to you or ahead of you. But that's been looking really strong from Oxford Brookes there, isn't it? What a great way to take on this race.
Yeah, that shot was almost a replica of the other 8th race we saw this morning, Sydney Rowing Club and Thames. Same lanes, same sort of margin, same, I guess, race profile that we saw from Thames to upset Sydney. But Oxford Brookes totally dominant through this section. They're really opening up to several lengths of clear water now.
Yeah, it's a bit of a masterclass here from Oxford Brookes, isn't it? Lots of cheers there from the banks. All the Brookes supporters are out in force already.
And we can see the tandem rig in the middle of the boat there, 4 and 5 seat both rowing on bow side, so tandem rig or bucket rig in the middle of the boat.
Also a well-seasoned lightweight in the bow of that boat, Jamie Copus, who's raced at Henley a lot of times, racking up eight appearances, but has also done lots of international stuff in both single and double. And so yeah, he's a seasoned athlete there who's in the bows, sharing his wisdom with his crewmates, hopefully. Here they go. It looks like they're beginning to switch into a more economical gear here, doesn't it, on the Oxford Brookes crew? With that Dutch crew still obviously racing hard to try and claw back on terms, but I think they've just left it a little bit too late.
And tactically, if you are fortunate enough to be in this position on the Saturday, how does Brookes now race the rest of this race, knowing that they've got their final tomorrow, but not wanting to obviously take their foot off the gas too much.
It's an interesting dilemma, isn't it? And it's one for the cocks to really manage, isn't it? Because sometimes you get some athletes that want to open the lungs a bit more down the course, and you've got others that are thinking, oh no, I want to put my feet up a little bit. So yeah, you've got to make sure that everyone's working evenly, and making sure that they prepare themselves right for any of the future racing they may have. But yeah, this is great rowing here from Oxford Brookes. Nice shot there of the bows there, just slicing through the water. And then the other observation here, along with the rig, they've also got all their telemetry system on there as well, so collecting lots of data on how they're rowing and how their power curves are syncing up. You know, you can see off the gates there that wiring, which will be power meters that will be collecting the forces off that gate as the athletes are applying themselves onto the oar as best they can in unison. Yeah, coming through the enclosures now. Brookes looking pretty solid, aren't they?
It's just such an impressive display. I've spoken about it a lot this week, about how incredible this program is, the depth and the breadth in both the women's and men's programs, and the caliber of this crew. Fantastic display of 8s rowing as they come down to the line in the ladies' challenge plate. It is Oxford Brookes University A over Skadi and Proteus-Eretes from the Netherlands.
Great shot of both boats there, but really giving us a good flavour of the conditions there, with those flags really blowing there from the left-hand side to the right-hand side of the course there.
And we'll see the road that Oxford Brookes has taken, not only to get here, but have a look at who they might be up against in the all-important final for the ladies' challenge plate tomorrow.